Hello, everybody. I'm back. This is Nate with the patellar tendon rupture repair, surgery, recovery, and rehabilitation. That's a mouthful. Um, yeah, nothing really going on today. I think my wife and I are getting closer to a a way to compress the knee with some tight socks or tubing. The brand we use is Tubigrip, made by Mölnlycke out of Scandinavia somewhere. Um, and the sizes I'm using are C and D. I don't know what that is in measurement, but at first we were using three Tubigrip C's from shin to thigh, and that didn't quite help with the swelling. And then last night we put on a Tubigrip C first, which is smaller, and then put two D's on top of that. And I think it's a lot better, but I think I'm going to go for two two C's and a D for the next time we apply them. Um, I texted a friend who, the woman who has blown both of her patellar tendons in the past, separate occasions, and she was just kind of telling me, how it feels now and when she felt she could do what, and at what confidence level. And I think that pretty much 2 years is what everyone says, but there is a period of time when you start getting back. And she was back skiing off piste confidently without getting rad. I imagine without getting rad uh, at 6 to 8 months. Um, and granted, I'm quite a bit older than she was when she injured herself. So, I'm leaning more towards a year. But I'm also not planning on skiing. Uh, well, let's see. Right now it's September. Um, and let's go fast forward, you know, 9, 12 months. So 9 months is, July, June, July, I guess. And 12 months is this time, September, late September. Um, and I don't really, sorry, I'm moving my leg. I don't really feel like I will be strong enough. But what do I know? Future's the future. But I don't really feel like I'm going to be wanting to ski um, that following season. Definitely not skiing this season, 1920, but 2021. You know, I don't think I would want to pay for a pass, much less daily ticket price. Um, but my coaches will probably give me some passes, so I'm thinking maybe in late March, early April, I'll give it a go. Groomers only, um, tame terrain, good conditions, nothing weird. Um, just just ski my front side skis. Um, Great ski. And I may not even ski those. They can start scooting. So Nordica Doberman's 156 centimeter might be a little bit too aggressive. So depending on the day and the conditions, I have my old Blizzard Bonafides. They're super old, but they're still good. But they're all mountain ski, but they'll do groomers. Um, excuse me, and probably a more tame ski. Um, and then what else do I have? I got a lot of skis. I could ski on my wife's Blizzard Crushes. They're really old, but a very soft, probably easy skiing ski. So I might choose those. Probably a pretty stable platform. Um, I like the old Titan. Um, I think it's the Titan design from the early 2000s. That was a really bomber chassis. Um, and man, those skis still hold up. Uh, so I might choose those. Depends how good they handle on firm. I might need to put an edge on them. I don't even know last time I tuned them. I don't know why I'm talking about something 18 months away, but what else am I going to do? What else could I choose? My wife and I have the same boot sole length, so we're not exactly the same. I think it's like 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters off, but easy enough with a screwdriver. And what else is there? Well, my mom's little skis, which are 146s, I don't think that would be a good idea. Probably a little too short. A little quick. Yeah, I can't think of any other ski I would ski for front side. But I am kind of leaning towards the Dobermans just because they are a predictable ski that handles well at higher speed. And it's a beer league slalom ski, so it doesn't have a really stiff or aggressive side cut on the tail, which could lever me into the back seat if I overcooked it. So I don't know. I don't know what to choose. Maybe I'm leaning towards the Crushes. I don't know. Anyways, it's a long time in the future. Let's see, what else? So looking forward 9 months. Hopefully I'll be allowed to start pedaling outside in a flat environment. Reno has a river path that's pretty flat, not terribly long, but I'm sure it'll still get me tired because I'll be so out of shape. And that's probably where I'll start on my commuter bike, which is just an old Rocky Mountain mountain bike with an old RockShox Judy and some slicks on it, and has really mellow, easy gearing for riding on the street. And then do that for a while, and then hopefully at some point I'll be released to start riding what I would call just normal riding, hills and whatnot. Nothing, just my neighborhood. And so at some point, hopefully I'll be able to do that in the summer. I don't know. And don't think that riding the road bike will happen next summer. I think I'll need the gearing of the commuter bike to go up hills. And as far as riding off-road on single track, I'm hoping that the doctor will let me ride the e-bike. It's a Specialized Turbo Level ST, meaning the short travel women's version. I don't know why it's women's, it's just a bike. And it has, we have both 29 wheels and plus wheels for it, so I can just choose whichever. The 29, when it's in 29er mode, it can go pretty damn fast. Um, so I may choose the plus wheels. I don't know. It's easy peasy to do either one. I got rotors and cassette already on both wheels, so all you got to do is put the bike up on a stand and take the wheels off and put the other ones on and go ride. Maybe a slight derailleur adjustment, but I don't even think it needs that. It just works. Maybe a caliper adjustment. I don't know. I think last time I did it, it was fine. And they're different brands of wheels, so go figure. 29s are Stan's Arch, and the wheels are Roval Traverse Fatty something. I don't know. They're both aluminum. You don't need to put light stuff on a e-bike. They already weigh 50 something pounds. I don't really understand the reason to go with a carbon e-bike to drop 6 pounds off a bike that weighs that much. Doesn't make sense to me. Maybe the ride feel is better, but I don't know. Those heavy bikes seem to really dampen everything more. And I run Cushcore in the 29er wheels, and I run Procore in the plus wheels, even though it's not really made for that. It works, but it's a little bouncy. Not a huge fan of plus. Yeah, other than that, that bike needs a teeny bit of work. The rear shock is just a problem. I either need to get a revalve that works. I got it revalved once and it didn't really help. Still bottoms out, and then I'm gonna try one more revalve before giving up on the shock and having to buy a new one, which would suck. Because Specialized is just weird about their shocks. They're just really difficult to find another shock for them. And the brand is really no help. So hopefully we can get that shock to work. And as far as the fork, yeah, I don't know. That's a long ways off. It's okay. It's not terrible. It doesn't bottom out, but it's not the nicest damper. But it's better. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. So I can't complain too much. Maybe just change the oil in the damper. So yeah, I'm looking forward to things. God, I'm really looking forward to getting back to doing squats and deadlifts and lunges and single leg squats and knee extension machine and leg curl machine and calf machine and good girl, bad girl and all that, and the donkey kick machine and the glute presses with the bar, and yeah, just having leg days would be really nice. But I don't know when that'll be. Probably after I'm on the e-bike is my guess. The woman I talked to, she said that if she really, really pushes it with a long run or hike, or I don't know, maybe ski touring, she didn't mention it, then she can still feel the tendons where they were ripped and repaired, and I imagine that's just the way it's going to be. Hopefully I can avoid tendonitis, but my surgeon says that the moral of rehab is to never ever cause pain at the attachment of the two ends of the tendon to bone junction. I don't know at what point you could start to push it. It sounds like that woman didn't, and I don't want to say her name, but for privacy's sake, but she said that 2 years is when she felt that she could do whatever she wanted. So I'll just have to be careful prior to that. Hopefully, cycling will not put as much tension on the repair as skiing and weightlifting. So hopefully that can become my thing to do earlier than other options. But again, got to listen to my body and also listen to the surgeon and my physical therapist. So, other than that, today was harvest day for the garden. Got that done this morning, wasn't very much. We had a weird, I don't know what's going on, but nothing really happened this summer. Like, the raspberries aren't happening, the tomatoes have been slow, strawberries didn't happen. A little nervous about that, but maybe they're played out. They're probably 15 years old plants. Maybe we didn't water them enough. But my suspicion is the weather was weird. But I don't know. Probably water though. So yeah, so got that done, and yeah, and then today I'm gonna go visit my client who is getting back from the hospital, and that's my big plans for the day, and maybe do a small grocery shop. All right, everybody. I know this probably isn't helpful. It's basically just me yakking. Have a good day.